to share that screen space with Sanjay Dutt sir. And I tell you, he is an absolute Munna Bhai in real life. That means he is a wonderful, wonderful person. What the character Munna Bhai that he's depicted and played is exactly like that. I got very shocking comments from few of my favorite directors, whom I am very, very upset with the whole team. Because when you enter into a project, or when you say okay for a project, when you get the docket, you already have a picture in your mind that okay,
Right.
fine, I'll be doing this. Okay, this is how my uh, role or character is going to come out.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the Human Ping. I am Sakshi Arora, and I want to begin with Torbaz. The trailer looks amazing, and I want to ask you, was this the project that you were waiting for?
It's been 3 years almost that we shot for the movie. Fortunately, unfortunately, we couldn't finish the way we started because of a lot of internal issues of the production house and the producers and actors and all of that. Then we came back to India. We thought we'll finish the shooting here, but there were some issues, and then COVID happened. But it's worth the wait because it's a beautiful and wonderful film. It's absolutely non-commercial. You've seen the trailers. It doesn't look like a commercial film at all, like, where the actress is running around the tree, or there are item numbers in the song, or there are dancing numbers and all of that. It's a very, very intense film, story-based and artist-based movie. So, of course, and Sanjay Dutt sir is coming back again, solo hero. So it's worth the wait.
How was it working with Sanjay Dutt? And what was that one thing about him that surprised you the most?
I only did this film because of him. I've always been a very, very big fan of Sanju sir. And if you will watch the film, I'm just playing a character, other than me always playing the lead or parallel lead, or, doing a song, a full-fledged song for projects and all. But here I'm almost one of the character actors. And it is only because I wanted to share that screen space with Sanjay Dutt sir. And I tell you, he is an absolute Munna Bhai in real life. That means he is a wonderful, wonderful person. What the character Munna Bhai that he's depicted and played is exactly like that. He is like a coconut from outside, and from inside he's like soft and mushy, hard from outside and soft and mushy from inside, and a very, very emotional person. Respects ladies and women to another level. I was the only girl left in the entire set, when we were about to finish our schedule. And he used to be so protective towards me. And he said, Trishala, teri umar ki hai, so you better go back home on time. And, he used to make me sit in his car with his driver, and he used to make sure, ki, haan, Lisa, pahunch gayi tu, you're up in the room, so that I'm not out partying with the rest of the crew members and all of that. And he's very protective and nice person. As an actor, we all know that he's a wonderful star and an actor, but more than a wonderful actor, he's a fantastic human being.
Did you get to tell him that, sir, I'm working in this film because of you?
He knows that. He
And what
knows
was his
that.
reaction?
He knows that I was doing this film because of him. And unfortunately, when I couldn't finish my scenes because of the reasons I was telling you, he in fact felt very bad, and he messaged me and said that, "Beta, surely we'll work soon in future." And I'm feeling bad that you couldn't be finish the thing, and I had to be there for a month where I just shot for 10 days. So even in fact, he fought with the production house that बच्ची को क्यों बिठा के रखा है अगर शूट नहीं कर रहे हो तो वापस भेजो. He's that way. I think a very family man who understands values and everything of a person and family. So of course he knows that whatever little bit I have worked is only because of him, and he was happy.
You mentioned that this film is not your regular masala film, but today's audience, they are very accepting of all sorts of scripts, right? Because this film is not getting a theatrical release. Are you guys a bit upset? I mean, I
Unfortunately.
know, like, circumstances and all, you can't help, but in your heart, you're like, I wish this could release in theaters because the scale of the film is such, like the scenes, at the locations, everything.
Yes, yes. This is the most saddest part, that we waited for 2.5, 3 years almost for the film to release, and now that we are coming out, it's of course a Netflix release, but it's a big association. But the film is larger than life. The scenes are larger than life. You know, there is an eagle who's flying across toll bars. There are kids who are playing football and cricket. Sorry, not football. Bomb blasts, car crashes, Sanju sir's action sequences. Everything is for silver screen. It's not for a television. So of course our heart is bleeding, but we can't do anything about it because the situation is such. At least picture release हो रही है. So
Yeah.
कम में खुश हो रहे हैं ऐसा आप बोल सकते हो. But we all are bleeding from inside that we were waiting for this film to hit the silver screen.
Your quarantine or say lockdown went very productive. You came out with an amazing song, Adat, which is doing really well on
Yes.
YouTube. But I want to
Yes.
ask you because you have been a singer for a while, right? And today, a lot of
Right.
singers and musicians that I speak to on public platforms openly say that the music industry is not doing that good because of lot of politics and lot of power game that has come into play, and that's why it's killing the creativity like anything. How much do you agree with it?
I don't agree at all. I don't agree at all. In fact, the music industry now has open platforms for everybody, from people from smallest of town to the biggest of family. You know, there was a time when I was not a singer, I was an actor when I started my career as an actor. There were very less platforms for dancers and musicians and music artists. But आज आप देखो हर channel में 2 से 3 talent shows होते हैं where all these youngsters and kids and musicians are coming. And हर singer के पास काम है. There was a time there used to be monopoly कि top के 5-6 singers ही हैं और music directors सिर्फ उन्हीं से गाना गवाना चाहते हैं. Today's day and age, it's not like that. All these big musicians, they're giving chances to all these newcomers, singers, and people are coming out with albums for YouTube, for various platforms and digital platform. So I feel the mindset that there is politics, that will never fade out. So मतलब कितना भी कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, जिनका mindset negative है वो जिंदगी भर negative रहेगा. But having said that, it's become better, and I am happy that I'm part of this generation.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. But one of the complaints that I heard was also that yes, a lot of singers are there, and people can choose who they want to listen to. But what it has done is that musicians now, or like the producers of the film, they call like 8 to 10 playback singers, and till the last moment, they don't know whether their voice will be in the song or not. And if their voice is not there, chances are they won't even be paid. So I think, like, basically they're talking about such things.
See, honestly, I'll tell you. Um, I think trial and error and trial and test हर किसी को करने का हक है. If a musician and a music director is making a song, I'm not taking anybody's side, but I'm just saying at least they are getting chance to go and sing scratch, जिससे जिससे आपको भी एक platform मिल रहा है आपके अपने अपने craft को talent को और better करने का, because it's like a routine that we are going and singing and all of that. And eventually अगर 4 गानों आवाज में से एक आवाज fit बैठती है on the actor, and that song or that singer voice is a part of the film or part of the song, I don't think that there should be a problem in that. कई बार हम भी तो जाते हैं ना audition देने, mock shoots करते हैं. So mock shoot के बाद पता नहीं चलता है कि whether we are there for the TV show or not. So we are also shooting things like that. So why just make agenda on music directors and musicians? Directors भी तो वो करते हैं. Sometimes we go for pilot shoots, but हमें पता ही नहीं होता मेन शो में है कि नहीं है. कई बार हम भी मॉक शूट के लिए जाते हैं और पायलट शूट के लिए जाते हैं for television shows. Pilot shoot के बाद तक हमें पता नहीं होता है whether we are part of in show or not for the channel. We should not feel bad. I mean, it's part and parcel of the trade. एटलीस्ट ट्राई करने का मौका तो मिल रहा है. यहाँ बहुत लोग हैं जो छोटे शहरों में बैठे हैं जिनको माइक पकड़ने का मौका तक नहीं मिलता है. वी शुड थैंक आवर स्टार्स कि हम यहाँ तक पहुंच तो पाए हैं. तो सी व्हाट हैपेंस, me as a person, I look everything in a very positive way. कि मैं अगर इस प्लेटफॉर्म तक पहुंच पाई हूँ that I am able to even go and shoot for a pilot episode, I should bless and count my stars as blessings that मैं दिल्ली से नॉन फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड से आने के बाद यहाँ तक पहुंच पाई हूँ. भले मैं चोरबाज आज पूरा शूट नहीं कर पाई, still I am part of the film which has been talked about. So I should bless my, stars on that rather than being negative. So I don't entertain all these negative comments and negative thought that people have. काम करते चलो, अपने क्राफ्ट को निखारते चलो, अपने आप जो आपके नसीब में होगा और आपके लिए जो वैलिड होगा वो होगा. It'll happen.
Right. As you mentioned that you are not from the filmy background, so I want to know, when you came to Mumbai, I'm sure you must have been asked to go for a lot of parties to network and meet people. Was it awkward for you? Because when you don't belong, like if like a regular person, if that person is asked to go in a party where there are no friends of his or hers, that person will get awkward. They won't know what to talk because the people there already know each other. Was it ever awkward for you when you went to these
For
glamorous
initial 2 years, I never went for any parties because it was very, very awkward for me. Ek to I was young, I was 18 years old, and for me to go to all these filmy Bollywood party to socialize, it used to be really very awkward. I didn't know how to handle people, and it was very new for me. Coming from an upper middle class family, people, drinking and dressing up, बहुत नया था मेरे लिए. So of course it was very, very awkward. But then later when I started working more and I started knowing people more, and so called I got signed by a artist management company जहाँ managers होने लगे साथ में. So I became a little comfortable and I started going. But my appearance only used to be for 10-15 minutes and then I used to be like घर चले. So मैं तो initial 4 साल मैंने ऐसे किया ही नहीं. अब जाके after 10 years in my career, in last 2-3 years I started socializing. Otherwise I'm an anti-social butterfly when it comes to filmy setup and filmy circle. So you will not see me in a lot of parties till date.
Do you think because of that someone's career might suffer in this industry? Because it's all about networking and
Yes,
people, they go out of their way to tell people that please cast me or at least audition me and stuff like that.
Yes, I totally agree because you have to be seen at the right place at the right time. And घर बैठे हुए काम आता नहीं है. Of course, बोलने की बात है कि भाई talent है तो दिखेगा. But talent तभी दिखेगा जब आप screen पे कुछ अच्छा काम कर रहे हो या लोगों से networking कर रहे हो तो पता चलता है yes, there is this actress or there is this girl. मैं शुरू की बात कर रही हूँ, not talking about now. After getting established, I'm not talking about when I was a newcomer. So how would people know that there is this girl who's there in the trade or who's there working? So socializing is very important because they get to know your nature. They get to understand the person. हाँ, socialize करने से 100% काम नहीं मिलता है, but that's a part of the practice of the work. So yes, कभी-कभी काम आ जाता है networking भी. And it's not just film industry, it's about any trade. You go to corporate world, you go for all these corporate conferences. So all these conferences and dealers meet are part of socializing only, right? So any part of the trade, any working background or world, you have to socialize, is what I think.
Yeah, I want to know, before you started off, I'm sure like everybody, you also had a perception about the industry. When, when it looks from far, you have these assumptions, might be good, might be bad. And when you entered the industry, how different was it from your perceptions or assumptions?
Yes, I will not name. I got very shocking comments from few of my favorite directors whom I've always idolized to work with. So that was disheartening. But again, coming back to
what kind of comments, if you want to elaborate?
I mean, when a girl is new, all these so-called casting couch and all of that. But I would clarify one thing. Nobody can force you here. It is your wish whether you want to be part of that thing or not. But yes, initially when a girl is gullible and, or maybe too desperate to get work, people do try and take undue advantage. Again, it's not just Bollywood, it happens everywhere. So because I'm part of Bollywood, so people ask me these questions and it was a learning process for me how to tackle with people and deal with people initially. Heartbreaking था बहुत ज़्यादा, but then एक बात वापस clarify करूँगी, कोई ज़बरदस्ती नहीं करता है यहाँ. It is you who has to tackle and handle yourself well, and I think I did a very pretty good job till now. And you grow with time, you mature with time, and you understand how to reply back. So शुरू में जब people used to approach differently, आपको नहीं पता होता है, because आप intimidated होते हो already कि shit, मैंने तो इनको बड़े पर्दे पे देखा है, और he's a star director or star producer or star actor. And at the age of 18, 19, you don't know how to reciprocate to these kind of situations. So you come back home and cry, you know. So it's always a learning phase and process. And ऐसे ही करके आगे चलते आए हैं हम लोग और आज यहाँ पहुंचे हैं. So it's, again, I'm saying, it's not just Bollywood. It happens everywhere.
While this conversation is happening, I can definitely tell that you are a very strong woman who lives life on her own terms, right? But I want to know, was there ever a point in your life where you felt like, I want to give up all? I don't think so, it's for me. And then, of course, you rose again. But was there any point like you felt like giving up all?
Yes, there was, I will not lie. There was a phase when I thought that, I'm in the wrong profession, because politics hai, as we were talking, and is tarah ki cheezein hain. But then I realized, someone told me, a very, very senior friend from the trade, told me that, Lisa, if you were an air hostess today, or as I've always desired and dreamt to be a politician later in my life, if you are a politician today, or for that matter, even if you were in the banking field, if you're a good looking, enterprising girl, everybody would try a chance on you. That's you who have to grow strong and mature and need to deal and tackle the world the way it is. So give them what they want and give them the piece of answer that they deserve. So you are not quitting. You have to grow and grow through what you go through. So that I learned, and that I understood what he meant. And I was like, no, this industry is not bad. It's everywhere. And सिर्फ लड़कियां नहीं, बेचारे लड़कों के साथ भी होता है. So you need to know how to tackle with things like that. And that was the day after that I never felt bad. And yeah.
That's amazing that you fought your way. This quarantine or this lockdown has been different for different people. How was it for you? Is there anything that you learned about yourself that you didn't know before?
I have always been a very vulnerable and hyperactive person. Uh, Something to do with low energy, I could never do. But during this lockdown quarantine, I started meditation. And that is something really helped me, because for me, if I'm reading a book more than half an hour, I can't concentrate because my mind is multitasking. I'm a multitasker. During my sleep also, if I sleep more than 3 hours, I feel I'm wasting my life. I can't sleep more than 4 hours. So having said that, I discovered that part of mine, that calm and composed Lisa that I can be. Generally, I'm calm, not like a pataka hyper, but I can't I can't settle down in my head. But last 4, 5 months, I've started meditation and all of that, and I've become very calm mentally. So I stopped multitasking. That side of mine, yes, I've discovered that I can, because I never used to try earlier because time ही नहीं होता था. अभी अपने पास time ही time था. So started meditation, and but worked wonders for me.
Right. You mentioned about Torbas that you were actually about to shoot more, but that couldn't happen. So how did you deal with that? Because it's like a project in your hand, and then it's like you are there and something goes wrong. And are you kind of upset with the producers or the makers because of
Of
this?
course I am. I am very, very upset with the whole team, because when you enter into a project, or when you say okay for a project, when you get the docket, you already have a picture in your mind that, okay,
Right.
fine, I'll be doing this. Okay, this is how my uh, role or character is going to come out. And when you go for workshops and mehnat kar rahe ho aap to fit into the character, and it's not a normal character. I'm playing an Afghani girl, so I learned the dialect, I learned the diction. So when you do your homework well, like a good student, and जब आप जाके एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में एग्जाम देने बैठते हो, और अपने तरफ से आप 100% करते हो, और एग्जामिनर आके फिनिश टाइम से पहले ही आपकी पेपर ले लेता है, so you feel bad, because you know that you were well prepared and you wanted to do everything, but it was them who didn't let you do it. So of course you feel bad. Of course I was very upset and sad, but I'm happy that the project is coming out, and I am still a part of it.
What
But I'm upset. Yeah.
explanation? What explanation did they give it to you? They had to give some
Blame
explanation.
games, blame games on each other. Nobody had the right answer, but everybody was blaming on each other. The director was blaming the producer, producer was blaming the actors, actors were blaming the funders. So blame game.
Cool. So, what are your upcoming projects apart from Tobas?
So I shot for two new songs of mine. We'll be releasing it in December. Our plan was to release it in October, but things didn't turn up the way we were expecting. Events didn't start. Dandiya, Navratri, everything got cancelled, and we didn't want to waste the project because it's an amazing, amazing project that we've come up with. Both the songs. एक में शालीन भनौत है एक्टर, हमारे टेलीविजन इंडस्ट्री के नंबर 1 टीवी स्टार, और एक में हमारे इन्फ्लुएंसर है समीर मार्क, who was one of the most famous TikTokers. मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था that he's so famous. I came to know when he was on the sets with me. But so I didn't want to waste the project. So we are waiting for a few more days. But December 15 के आसपास एक गाना तो हम जरूर release कर रहे हैं. And I'm shooting two short films for an OTT platform and a web show also. And yeah, that's that. Recording few more songs which we will release next year.
All the best for all your upcoming ventures, and thank you for talking to us.
Pleasure, darling. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.